Oh, yeah, you can take it. I'm good.
Yep, I'm out of here.
All right, MVD. Here we are.
What's up?
Once again, you're sitting in this chair once again.
Yep. 2 weeks in a row. That's rare for me to be here 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you're usually dodging for some reason.
I'm traveling. What do you mean?
No, didn't you used to stream on Thursdays or something?
I
don't know if
I
you do
used
anymore.
to, and then I started traveling like literally every week.
No, I
of
know.
every month.
I know the feel, bro. Trust me.
I know you do.
All right, but MVD, you did it. You took it over Nick Riddle in game number 10. And what I really want to ask you is how.
I don't know.
How did you feel?
Oh.
No, this is different.
Okay. How did you survive that opening sequence? I have no idea.
I want to know how you felt after surviving that last up B, though. The one that sent you probably as close to the Blast Zone as possible without killing you.
I touched it. I was like, hey, Blast Zone.
High five the Blast Zone.
No, at that point, I knew I was going to win. I was like,
wow.
Yeah. When I survived it, I was like, all I have to do is land, and I'm fine.
Okay, so what if you didn't land, though?
Now, obviously, would have lost.
No, but you did it. You took it over Nick Riddle in game number 10 in Grand Finals. How does that feel? Like, what does it feel like getting to game number 10?
It's been a while, but I don't know. I wasn't particularly happy with my play for most of the day.
Even though you stayed in winners the entire time? Or, well, except for the last.
Reset, yeah,
except for reset.
No, yeah, I wasn't really happy with all of my. I had a lot of misinputs and a lot of things that didn't go the way I wanted it to go, and I was just like, ugh. But. And I played well enough, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, all your sets are really, really hype. A lot of them look really, really dominating in your favor. Who do you think was your hardest set tonight, aside from Nick Riddle? Anybody else? Who was your hardest set?
I'd have to say Rio because he took a game.
Oh, nobody else took a game from you?
No.
Disappointed with my play. Nobody took a game from me, but just disappointed, man. That's the life of a top player, I guess.
I wasn't happy with it.
No,
I knew I could have done better.
Yeah, but you did amazing. You played really, really, really well.
Thank you.
Didn't drop any sets today. Shoutouts to Panda Global. I don't know if you know, they just sponsored a anime player by the name of Marlon Pai.
You're gonna tell me as if I don't know?
I've
known for a while that it was gonna happen.
Little known secret though. Guess who had some influence in that?
The team, because we said
the team,
yes.
yeah, Panda Global.
No, but I'm really happy that we have Marlon Pai for Guilty Gear, among other games he plays. Primarily Guilty Gear, and Ray for Marvel. That's really exciting. I like both of them. They're really cool guys. We've been talking in the chat. They're cool guys, and I'm really happy that they're part of the team now.
But enough about them. Back to you, MVD. You dodged Saj tonight. Have you ever played Saj before?
Twice.
Oh, and have you beaten him?
Twice.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I played him at TNS.
Oh, yeah. That was a while back.
2-0'd him, and then I played him at Come to Papa.
Okay.
And I also 2-0'd him there.
All right. You got it, man. I guess you got Bayonetta on lock now. You're not getting blown up any random Bayonettas anymore, so congrats.
I never lost a random Bayonetta.
All right. Well, hold on.
I lost the Pink Fresh.
Let me pull up the tapes.
I lost the Pink Fresh. What do you mean?
What was the name of that Bayonetta player? He didn't beat you, but he took a game off you.
On a pound? What's
Pound.
up, dude?
The guy who honestly looked like he didn't know how to play Bayonetta.
I mean, you know.
In fact, did he take you to last hit? That was a pretty close set.
I didn't lose.
You didn't lose. I'll give you that. You're right.
I wouldn't lost to 2 Bayonettas ever. Only 2.
Pink Fresh and
Aerolink.
Oh, yeah, and then you ran it back. 3-0'd him.
Yeah, so. 3-0. Strong 3-0.
Yeah, good download, man.
Yeah.
But you did it. I mean, you were here last week. I don't even know what else to ask you at this point. You obviously ascended humanity in terms of a Smash Bros. Play. You've really optimized Diddy Kong to the point where I can no longer say Josh is better than you, as I do very often. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no. A couple people down here try to say that, and I'm like, okay.
I think at one point it was comparable, but now I think you've just...
I don't think it ever was comparable. I think you guys just lost sight.
No, chill. Okay, honestly, though, there was I don't know if it seems the same way now, but there was a time where Josh, he was just doing so well. It's like, wow, this guy's pretty much MVD. And then I don't want to say he's fallen off, but he's not getting like the same insane results like he was getting like a month ago.
I could agree with that. But I also think because like I wasn't coming to versus events for
that's
a
probably
while,
true too, yeah.
And he was just here. He was that Diddy Kong that got top 3 every week.
Yeah. So it
was like, ooh, wait, MVD's not here. Who's this Diddy Kong? And then like Seabrook, for example, he was like, I think Josh is better Diddy than you. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Right, whatever, man.
I was like, I highly disagree with that, but that's fine. Like Josh is very good. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He's very good.
Absolutely. He's definitely second best Diddy Kong down here.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. He's very good.
Yeah.
So can't be mad about that at all.
Yeah, you did it, MVD. Congratulations. Look at the standings really quick. PG, MVD in first place, not dropping. Or
I did.
Yeah.
We forgot to click it.
If I can reset, whatever.
I won.
Okay. The point is you won.
Next.
Second place, Nick Riddle, of course. Nick Rill, 13th place last week. His worst placement, it happens sometimes. His worst placement at Versus Gaming Center, but he was able to run it back this week and get 2nd place.
Yeah.
Even resetting the brackets against MVD.
I was a little surprised he beat Rio in that losers finals. That was really close.
Because he lost to him in winners, right?
Winners semis, yeah.
Yeah, so MVG Rio sitting in 3rd place all the way from Gainesville, 4.5 hours away. Real quick shout-outs to all the Gainesville players making it down to South Florida from 4.5 hours away. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And on top of that, shout-outs to the Treasure Coast players. They came like 10, 15 deep again.
Yeah, dude.
I love these guys, man. They're amazing. And 4th place, PPG Josh, the other Diddy Kong, putting in work, putting that PPG in front of his name. I bet they're not paying him, though. But the point is...
5th place, we have Rogue Penguin and True Blue.
Yeah, Rogue Penguin taking out Saj, his Gainesville brethren.
Oh, he beat Saj?
But yeah,
Mario
Bayonetta.
I know he lost to Vitamin.
Oh, actually, I think Saj played Peach.
Okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
Because he beat Anti with Peach, remember?
True, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I know Rogue Penguin beat Sabrick. Who else did he beat? There was Zoltis. Beat Sabrick and Zoltis,
yeah,
and then I guess Saj. I guess that was his losers run because he lost to Vitamin pretty early on.
He had a really good loser. Yeah, he lost in round 2 losers that made it all the way to 5th place, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
So
considering we had 106 entrants, that's a lot.
Yeah, shouts to Rogue Penguin, True Blue in 5th place. In 7th place, we got Purple Guy and Saj, Zelda and Bayonetta tying for 7th place. Clearly two characters who are very similar to each other.
Yeah, they're equal skill.
But we saw Purple Guy double 2-stock Zaltis.
That was insane.
That is it was Zelda.
That
guys,
was
double
crazy.
2-stock. Look me in the eye and tell me Zelda's a bad character and mean it.
I can't.
You can't,
I've
right?
Never
Thank
thought
you.
She was a bad
Thank you. Thank
I have
you.
never thought Zelda was bad.
Thank you. I don't
People
think
would just assume she's auto worse.
I don't think she's amazing, obviously, but
No,
I think she's a playable character. I think she can win matchups. She's a Purple Guy, double 2-stock.
It takes a special person to play her.
Yeah, that's true though. You
And
can't.
Ed-
not anybody can just play her.
Ed
so.
definitely has had that experience for forever playing Zelda. So, you know.
Yeah, he has been playing Zelda longer than pretty much any other Zelda at this point.
A little bit. Kind of like invented Zelda for the most part.
Especially Smash 4 Zelda. A lot of things I see him do, I've never seen anybody else.
Yeah, his Zelda's
attempt.
insane. Like, it's actually really good.
Anyways, guys, that's it for now. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please do us a huge favor and follow the stream. Press the follow button underneath. That helps us out a lot. If you're feeling generous, here's with that subscribe, but I know you're not.
Yeah. And if you enjoyed tonight, follow this guy over here, the man behind the computer. That's all he does.
It's okay.
All he does is click things.
Yeah, all I do is sit here at the computer for 4.5 hours
and yell at us.
Changing scenes.
And yell at us.
And yelling at
yell at us.
That takes a lot.
Doesn't even click the results. He has us do that for him.
All right,
anyway.
99% of the time.
You did a great job today, DC. I appreciate your work as always.
4.5 hours, man.
So yeah, follow this guy. His Twitter's down there somewhere. Whatever.
And of course, follow PG_MVD on Twitter for some the second best Diddy Kong in the world. Sorry, man, Zeros. Well, I don't know, man. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen Zero in a long time.
He had a finger injury.
Yeah, I know he had injuries, but
it's
been quite some time though. When you think about it.
Yeah, it has. He's coming back though. But yeah, shout outs to everyone watching. Shout outs to this little girl who gave me a drawing today.
I saw that. Yeah,
I almost cried.
Yeah,
it was the most adorable.
Apparently,
thing.
her brother and her family just all love you.
They do. No, I know. Yeah. I met them the first time they came here at a monthly that I was teaming with Zoltis, and we played against them round 1. And they were super excited because I'm their favorite player.
And then you completely bodied them, right?
I mean, those are details.
You're scumbag.
And then it was fun though. We had a lot of fun. They were not bad at all. And then I know they came back a couple weeks later, and I wasn't here. And she had this drawing for me. This was like months ago. She had the drawing for that day.
This is tugging at my heartstrings.
I know. And then everybody here told me, dude, that little girl came back and she had a drawing for you, and you weren't here. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, why are you making me feel bad right now? So I saw her today. I walked in and I recognized her. So I said, hey, I gave her a hug. She got really happy. She was like, oh my God, you remembered me? I was like, yeah, of course.
You're the best, MVD.
Why couldn't I know? And then
you're the best.
She's like, I have something for you. So she pulled out the drawing, and it was a picture of Diddy Kong and Duck Hunt.
The chat saying Zenoto is second best.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think at this point it's I guess I don't know who has the better results naturally. You and me. Do you?
Yeah.
Because I
have top 8.
I guess at the same time I guess Zenoto doesn't really travel as much as you do.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So it's hard to say. I don't know. You guys, so in the chat you can say Zenoto's the second best, but MVD does have the better results nationally. That could be in part because Zenoto doesn't travel as much, but at the same time you can't.
At the same time,
you can't just say like Zenoto's better because
the ones that Zenoto has traveled to, he's never top 8'd.
Yeah, that's true.
So and think about it. Early on, my first major with Diddy Kong was CEO. I got 5th. So I don't know. Zenodo is very good, though. I much love to him. I know him and I are close, though.
Yeah, no, Zenodo's cool. I love Zenodo. He's a great guy. Very funny.
Oh,
great to
heart.
Yeah,
look at you.
MVD.
So yeah, shout out to that little girl. I loved her. She was awesome.
Yeah, what's her name?
I have it on the back of the paper. It's on the back of the paper. I had to write it
I
down.
hope they're not watching.
I hate you. 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 I hate you.
All right, so guys,
she's an artist though. She makes beautiful art. But anyway,
guys, we are gonna get out of here for now. Again, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit us with that follow. We're gonna host Showdown Smash for the first time in ever because there's nobody else streaming.
You're right. Why don't we just that person right there with like
okay,
two
so
and a half.
if somebody in the chat or somebody actually blew me up and said, "Why don't you ever host Showdown after the tournament?" Because they already have 1 million viewers. Let's bring up somebody else.
Let's share the wealth.
Yeah, let's share the wealth, guys.
How about J-Ribs?
Who's that? Is he a good guy?
Yeah, he's playing with Vinny right now. He plays Ness.
I don't usually host Smash Fest. I feel like that's turned into Smash Fest. It's kind of weird. What about Lan Diego? What's Lan Diego?
That sounds like I don't know.
They have 24
a
viewers.
land in San Diego? Land center in San Diego, probably?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. No, get out of it.
Oh, my God. They're not hosting it. Okay, we're going to host Showdown Smash. Let's get out of here, guys.
See you guys. Shout out to Panda Global. Love you guys.
Yeah, shout out to Panda Global.
And to Geico
the
Gaming.
team, not the sponsor.
The team. My team. And our sponsor, Geico Gaming.
And your sponsor, Geico Gaming. Okay, we're out here for now, guys. Peace.
Have a good night, guys. Why you have to do that?
It's anime.
That's why.
Because I like anime. Stop. And, oh, my God. All right, you could have said Jupiter. I hate Jupiter. And I would have been like, all right, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine. Mercury is actually the worst Sailor Scout of the original Inner Senshi. All right.
You can educate me there, dude. Host these people, man.
All right, we're going to
give you a bad rep online.
All right, peace out,
Everyone's
guys.
going to start sending me pictures of Mercury with my face on it.
Ugh.
Watch.
It's all about Sailor Mars, and a close second place goes to Sailor.
Yeah.
You make me sick.
Whoops.
Mercury? Wow, you could have said, oh my God. All right, you could have said Jupiter. I hate Jupiter. And I would have been like, all right, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine. Mercury is actually the worst Sailor Scout of the original Inner Senshi. All right.
You can educate me there, dude. Host these people, man.
All right, we're going to
give you a bad rep online.
All right, peace out,
Everyone's
guys.
going to start sending me pictures of Mercury with my face on it.
Ugh.
Watch.
It's all about Sailor Mars, and a close second place goes to Sailor
Mars
Venus.
Yeah,